What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Automata Gaming Channel. I'm AJ Gels. Guys, how's it going? We are doing something different this week. As opposed to doing the weekly show, I was just lazy, didn't really see anything this week that made me dying to talk about. So I thought I'd do my my Game Award predictions. I'm going to be not live streaming, but I'm going to be watching the stream, recording, and all that for the Game Awards. I believe it's on the 7th. I believe that's Thursday. Either way, we're going to be watching the Game Awards. Excuse me. And doing all that. But this video, like I said, we're going to go through and I'm going to make my predictions of what I want to win and what I think will win. Because sometimes they are different. Other than that, next week, there also won't be a weekly show. But that is because I will be doing video for PSX. Or the opening PSX. What to call it? Press conference. There we go. I also have another video planned about all this loot box crap that's been going on. There's been some interesting legal stuff going on in Europe. I meant to do this about a week ago. I've been sick all week. I'm still kind of sick. I have like pressure built up in my head where I can't hear out of either ear very well, so I sound like I'm underwater. So if I'm yelling, I'm sorry. But either way, there's a look at just some of the non-game content that I'll be doing over the next week or so. So there we go. Let's just hop right into it. So first off, we'll start. Do I want to start at the bottom and work up to Game of the Year? Nah, we'll start Game of the Year because I'm already here. I'm too lazy to go to the bottom of the page. All right. So recognizing a game that delivers the absolute best experience across all creative and technical fields. Okay, I have played in some capacity 4 out of these 5 games. I have not played Super Mario Odyssey, so I cannot make a comment on that. Breath of the Wild, I have played maybe 4 or 5 hours of, but I'm probably, like, as far as, like, actual, like, game time and progression, I'm maybe an hour and a half in. I've just been exploring and getting distracted. Overall, I really like the game. It's a lot of fun, and this is coming from a guy who's not a Zelda fan. So I will say that game has something there, but it can't. But given some of the other stuff on this list, I can't give it my personal it's going to win, but I think it's a contender. Same with Super Mario Odyssey. I think any of these are really contenders. I can see any of these winning. I think the one that with the least amount of possibilities right here, it's PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. I like the game. I've what I've played of it and what I've seen of it. But I question if there's enough content there that enough people would give it Game of the Year. Although, granted, I thought the same thing about Overwatch last year, and Overwatch walked away with the win. So now we come down to the 2 other games, to the 2 games that, personally, I think have the biggest shot of winning. This is one of those that I'm going to go, this is going to be one of these cases that my pick is probably going to be different for what I think will win. Because I think what will win is going to be Horizon Zero Dawn. The game was great. It's a phenomenal RPG. I think it had issues in the story. Some of the performances were a little flat. But all in all, I really like I like the game. It had great gameplay. I like the concept. I like the world. Sorry, I'm coughing. But all in all, Horizon Zero Dawn, great game. It was a 10 out of 10. And it was fighting for my Game of the Year with Persona 5. Personally, Persona 5 is a game that I have to say, if you're a Persona fan, I give it a 10. If you're not a Persona fan, I give it a 9. But that's because it's... I was talking to somebody who said that they were like a couple hours into the game and they just wondered when the game would let you play. And really, that's kind of all Persona games. They're very slow. They're very... It tries to walk you step by step through everything. Yet in its own way, I think that's good because it really tries to give you a grasp of not just some of the mechanics that you're... Not... How to put it? It walks you through everything to the point where there's not a wasted mechanic. Everything is useful. There's not like a combat tactic or whatever that you can just go, I'm just going to ignore that. No, it's everything exists in Persona 5. There's so little fat to the game. It's just great. It's big. There's a lot of it. It's got great art, music, characters, story, everything. If you were a Persona fan, Persona 5 was pretty much what you wanted. That was my stance on on it when the game came out was, this is the game I wanted, and they delivered. And so I have to give my personal game of the year, and my personal nomination for this category goes to Persona 5, but I think Horizon Zero Dawn is going to win it overall. But again, all right, moving on. All right, sorry about that weird cut there. I just went into a rambling mess and realized that there was no way out of what I was saying. Okay, let's look at Best Game Direction. Awarded to a game studio for outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design. Okay. Personally, don't get why Wolfenstein 2 is here, because I don't think it fits that as well as these other games in here. Like I said, I can't talk about Mario Odyssey, Horizon Zero Dawn, and Legend of Zelda. I think both. I think all four of these could be contenders, but personally, my vote's got to go to Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. I think it's going to win, and that is what I would give my vote to. Mostly because I think they took what they've been doing recently, did a complete 180, went back old school with what the franchise was known for. Not only delivered it in not only created a great world, gameplay, I enjoyed the story, I enjoyed the characters, I enjoyed pretty much everything about Resident Evil 7. I think I scored it a 9 out of 10, personally. Yeah, all in all, I gotta give game direction to Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. That's my pick. All right, best narrative. We have What Remains of Edith Finch, Nier Automata, Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice, Wolfenstein 2, and Horizon Zero Dawn. Okay. Didn't play it. I've heard people tell me I need to play it, so I'll take people's word for it, and I'll probably get around to it sometime. Loved it. Don't get why this is here. Not a bad story. Believe me, but I wouldn't put it up there with best narrative of 2017. Personally, I got to go down between Horizon and Hellblade. I think Horizon is going to win, but my personal choice is Hellblade. That's what I got to go. I got to go my personal choice, Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice, and I think Horizon Zero Dawn is going to win, if that makes sense. All right, let's go. Let's take a look. Art direction for outstanding creative and or technical achievement in artistic design and animation. All right. Sorry, I just kind of went quiet there. I'm trying to think. Nothing against Destiny, but I'm going to pull this out of this because I don't think Destiny is going to win this category, nor do I think it should. I really like the look of Cuphead. Even though it's not my kind of game, I like Cuphead. I like the visual style of Breath of the Wild, and I really like the visual style of Persona 5. Horizon Zero Dawn looked really beautiful, but honestly, I like these three. I like the visuals better in these three, personally. So I'm also gonna pull out Horizon. Okay, so now Cuphead, Zelda, and Persona. Ugh. As much as it hates me, I'm going to also pull up Persona, because I don't think that thing has a shot to win. Alright, here's going to be my call. I think Cuphead is going to win. But personally, I got to go Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I really like the look of Cuphead, how it kind of went with like an old cartoon and all that, but Breath of the Wild is just so pretty. It's just the art style they went with, the colors, everything. I got to go Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild as my personal choice. I think Cuphead is going to pull it, though. All right, best score / music. Nah, okay, this is going to be a tough one. I haven't played these three. This is always kind of the problem when you haven't played something in a category. But even then, jeez. Destiny 2 had really good music, so this one could go to... I could see any one of these winning. Um, Jeez, I'm not sure. God, no matter how much I love Destiny 2's soundtrack, I think it worked great with the game. I wouldn't consider it memorable. I gotta go Persona 5. I'm not gonna make a who's gonna win this category because I have no freaking clue. But my personal choice, I gotta go Persona 5. All right, let's see your audio design. Recognize invested in game audio and sound. This one, it is a no freaking brainer. I think the top two are going to be Hellblade and Resident Evil 7, just because Resident Evil for horror games, sound design is very important to get the creaking of the house and everything. I think that's very important. But with what Hellblade did, mixing the voices inside Senua's head with the combat and everything, I gotta give sound design to Hellblade. I think Hellblade, that was a phenomenal game. And I think the audio design is what helped make Hellblade what it was. All right, moving on. We got Best Performance, awarded to an individual for voice acting, motion, and or performance capture. We have Melina Juergens, hopefully that's correct. She's Senua in Hellblade, Uncharted: The Lost Legacy, Laura Bailey, Nadine Ross, Chloe Fraser, Claudia Black. Also Uncharted. Brian Bloom, Wolfenstein 2, and Ashley Birch, Horizon Zero Dawn. Let's see here. I'm gonna. Ashley Birch always just for some reason her performances feel flat to me a lot of the times. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna pull her out. Nothing against her. I like the character she plays, and I like the life of the character. It's just. Something about it just never clicks with me. I really like Brian Bloom as Blazkowicz. I can never pronounce his fucking name. But I'm also going to have to pull him out of this category just because it just... I as far as the performance of BJ, it was solid. It was good. But it... sorry. Doesn't stick with me like these three. With these three, I think it's a toss-up. Jeez, I gotta go with my gut. I gotta go Claudia Black as Chloe Fraser. That's my gut. I'm going with it. I think she's gonna pull it off. But again, I think any of these top three, any of these three could win this category. All right, Games for Impact. For a thought-provoking game with profound pro-social meaning and or message. Okay. Haven't played these four, because usually I don't play these kind of games. I don't get why. I wouldn't put Hellblade. Sorry, I was reading Deck 9. I wouldn't put Hellblade in this category. Personally, so my answer's got to be like when the first Life is Strange came out. I got to put Before the Storm as my pick for this category. Personally, I like Life is Strange, and gotta go with it. All right, awarded to a game for outstanding development and ongoing content that evolves player experiences over time. We have Warframe, Rainbow Six, Overwatch, Destiny 2, GTA Online, and PUBG. Not a lot of deliberation I need on this one. I gotta go PUBG. I'd go PUBG or Destiny 2 because I'm really liking Destiny 2, but I gotta go PUBG. I'm gonna pass on mobile game because I don't know my mobile games that well. But you know what? Screw it. I'll make my call. I'm gonna Hail Mary shot in the dark. Fire Emblem Heroes. I've been hearing good things about it. I really haven't heard anything about these other ones. I'll go Fire Emblem Heroes. All right, best handheld games. Jeez, another thing. I just don't play handheld. So I'll go Fire Emblem. just because I know how big the franchise is. So that's all I can do with really. All right, now looking at best VR game. So we have Super Hot, Star Trek Bridge Crew, Lone Echo. I've not really heard of that. Farpoint and Resident Evil 7. The only one of these I have played is Super Hot, and personally, I think Super Hot is so freaking good. So I got to give my vote to Super Hot, personally. I'm not trying to rush here. These are so far the past couple categories. I just haven't had much to say about them. But yeah, I got to go Super Hot for best VR. All right, best action game. All right, so we have Prey, Neo, Destiny 2, Cuphead, and Wolfenstein. See, I wouldn't have put Prey in this category. I would have put it with action adventure. Personally, same with Cuphead. Cuphead's a platformer. But, jeez. God, this is hard comparing Neo to a game like Destiny 2 and Wolfenstein because they're apples and oranges. I think Neo is going to win this category. I'll say that. Yeah, I'm going with Neo as my personal choice too. I think that's going to win. Yeah, I think Neo is going to be the one to walk away with this category. Just because Destiny 2 and Wolfenstein, both very good combat, both very good first-person shooters. But I think as far as just terms of all-around action game, I think Neo is probably going to pull this one out, and I think is yeah, I'm going to go with Neo. All right, best action adventure game. For the best action adventure game combining combat with traversal and puzzle solving, we have Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild, Uncharted Lost Legacy, ACO, Super Mario Origins, and Horizon Zero Dawn. As much as I would love to give it to ACO, I'm trying to think which one I like more as far as the world goes. Or, no, well... Jeez, this one's kind of a split between ACO and Horizon for me, but I don't... I'm gonna go Horizon. I think not only is that gonna win, here's how I'll put it. I think the world of ACO I like a lot more than I like Horizon Zero Dawn. Just traveling Egypt and everything. But I think the way combat works with the world and everything, I like the way Horizon... I like the hunting of the machines, all that, the exploration, the platforming, I think it meshed really well with Horizon. Not saying it didn't mesh well in ACO, but I do have some issues, like the fact that you can get swarmed by mobs of just people roaming around, and they'll just hang back and shoot arrows at you while you're trying to fight someone. It's It doesn't feel natural. It just feels cheesy, and I didn't get that much of a feeling, as much of that feeling with Horizon Zero Dawn. So I got to go Horizon Zero Dawn for best action adventure. All right, best role playing game. I don't know why Final Fantasy 15 is in this. Final Fantasy 15 came out last year, didn't it? Oh wait, no. It came out after the Game Awards last year. That's why. Okay. Like the game, but no, not far enough in the game. But to me, it doesn't feel like there's as much depth as a Persona or a Divinity. So I like it, but I can't put that one on best role-playing game. Haven't played it. And no matter how much I love Persona, I gotta give this one to Divinity. I think it had a great story. The comedy was spot on. The characters, the world, gameplay, everything. Divinity Original Sin 2 has my vote. Best fighting game is one of those where I have to go with the only one that I have played, and that is Injustice. So that's going to be my call. Family game. I'm going to go Mario and Rabbids, although I highly doubt it's going to win, just because I like Mario. Not because I like Mario, because I like the concept of this game, and I really want it. But all in all, I don't know enough about all of these games to make a hard call of who's going to win. But my vote's going to be Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle. All right, on to strategy games. We have Rabbids Kingdom Battle, Halo Wars 2, Tooth and Tail, Total Warhammer 2, and XCOM 2 War of the Chosen. And again, an easy choice for me, XCOM 2 War of the Chosen. XCOM 2, great strategy game. Love the game. Love all the content with it. Has a great look, concept, everything. And then War of the Chosen just tacked on more stuff to it. Made it even better. So I gotta go XCOM 2 War of the Chosen. Best sports and racing game. We have Project Cars 2, Pro Evo Soccer 2, 2018, NBA 2K18, Forza 7, GT Sport, and FIFA 18. Despite my issues with FIFA 18, I gotta go FIFA 18. A, because it's the only one of these I've played, and B, I still think FIFA makes even when I have problems with it, I still think FIFA makes a great game. But I think Forza is going to win this category. Looking at best multiplayer now, we have Fortnite, COD, WW2, Splatoon 2, Mario Kart 8, Destiny 2, and PlayerUnknown's and PUBG. I liked Call of Duty WW2, but I can't give it this category. I liked Destiny 2, but I can't give this category. Again, I gotta go PUBG. That's my stance. I gotta go PUBG. Most anticipated, we have Last of Us 2, Red Dead 2, Monster Hunter World, Marvel Spider-Man, and God of War. Again, I think this is going to be a fairly easy call. Because I think any of these could win any given year if the other ones weren't around. But with The Last of Us Part 2 in the running, it's The Last of Us Part 2. That's the answer. All right, now in the best independent game. Again, I think Cuphead or Pyre could have won any other year. I don't know Night in the Woods or What Remains of Edith Finch well enough to make a comment on them, but I think Pyre or Cuphead could win, again, kind of like the last category, could win any year if Hellblade wasn't in this category. And I gotta go Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice, best independent game. I'm not gonna talk about student game because I don't know these that well. Same with Trending Gamer and esports games and all this. I don't know these well enough to make a comment. So, I'm, not going to do it. Why do we have two categories for? Yeah, whatever. So there you go. There's my lists, reasonings, whatever you want to call them for, 2017 Game Awards. I know this is kind of a little throwaway, kind of just whatever, me doing this video. I don't know what the fuck you want to call it. I gotta get like some music or something to put in the background to these, but that's for the future. If you could sit through and listen to me deliberate on these, give my opinions, go into the comments. Tell me what you think. Give me your list, whatever. You can also send them to me over social media. That's in the description below. Like, comment, you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for more next time. Live December 7th, 5 days, 2 hours, 27 minutes, and 30 seconds. and that's when we'll be watching this live, and hopefully I'll do better than I did last year. Actually, I can't remember how well I did last year, but yeah. Who knows? All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm AJ Gales. This is the Gaming Channel. I'm out.